Former OpenAI CEO Sam Altman now will join Microsoft to lead its new advanced AI research team after being ousted by the AI firm's board. Microsoft stock this morning is up on the news. Ken, what do you make of this story?
Well, this is going to be one of those Harvard review studies, a case not what to do. Okay, so I think Wednesday, Thursday, Altman had a great speech, surprised everybody on Friday. He was ousted. By Saturday, it looked like the board was going to be ousted, putting Altman back in and his power play back and forth. But you know who sat back all through this is Microsoft. Microsoft is on this chessboard with 3 or 4 different queens. They're the one that managed this, and they're the ones that become winners. And look, there's been some doubt about how fast that Microsoft would get into the AI space. Just a quarter ago, the stock sold off because they said the obvious, it's going to take some time. There's going to be some costs involved in AI. But this move over the weekend, I think, solidifies that Microsoft's very serious in the space, and the board really messed up. Again, it's going to be one of those case studies. We're going to look back and say, this is something board members probably shouldn't do.
Well, let's talk about NVIDIA. It's all about AI this week, that's for sure. NVIDIA is reporting its third quarter earnings tomorrow after the closing bell. Stock has had an incredible year. The stock is up better than 200% this year, and we're waiting on the earnings there. What's your take on NVIDIA? By the way, we also have retail earnings on deck. We'll hear from Lowe's, Kohl's, Best Buy, and Nordstrom, Ken. But first, let's take on NVIDIA. Then I want to get your take on retail right now.
Yeah, so NVIDIA, again, last 2 quarters have gone the highest of the highest analysts. I think it's like 34 analysts or 36 analysts. It's something we haven't seen since the late 1990s to see this type of growth, quarter over quarter sequential growth. And I'm reminded of the CEO of NVIDIA who just said a quarter ago in a conference call, he said that AI is only in the 2nd or 3rd inning, meaning we have a lot of runway. Because most investors think, oh, we're probably in the 7th inning or 8th inning of this. No, according to him, we're in the 2nd or 3rd. And by the way, we'll watch, by the way, in the conference call, how many times they used the word AI or artificial intelligence, Maria, because last time, I think the count was like 91, and it was calculating it was about $5 billion in market cap every time they said the word AI or artificial intelligence during the call.
Ken, we're looking at tech, certainly the leadership of this market. Is that where you want to allocate capital right now?
I do. Again, I'm pullbacks. Look, we're a little bit feisty here, a little bit overbought short term. We went from oversold in October to overbought in November. That's how the market goes. But you want to be in these names. These names have good balance sheets. These are the names that beat and raise guidance. I know that it's a narrow thing. And over the year, I keep on hearing, oh, the unweighted S&P, and oh, it's a narrow. Guess what? It's narrow, and you can invest in the narrow leadership, the so-called Magnificent Seven, for all the good reasons that are out there.
All right. We will leave it there. Ken, good to catch up. Thanks very much. Ken Mahoney joining us this morning.